Welcome back, Diecast racing fans. We're here at beautiful Pikes Peak, Colorado, finishing off the semifinals. I am your host, EP, and here with me is my co-host, Ted.
Technical expert, all things Diecast racing robot.
Ted, we've already been over this. That's not the acronym, and we're just calling you Ted. It's just Ted.
Okay.
Now, we just completed lap 1 with Group 3. Coming in first place, we had Dangerous Don, followed closely by Johnny Walker, and then notice the huge gap between the first two finishing drivers and the last two finishing drivers. Coming in third, we had Indy Rain, and finishing last, we had Leon James driving for Spoolheads Racing. Now, Leon James and Indy Rain did good in their first two races, but coming into the semifinals, it's like they didn't even show up for lap 1. 15.05, still not topping any of our best track times here at Pikes Peak. Numbskull holding the best track time of 14.41. Moving into lap 2, we have Indy Rain sitting in the pole position, driving for the A team, coming from the country of Canada.
I pity the fool.
No, Ted, it's not the A team, it's the A team, like A-E-H team. It's Canadian.
I don't understand.
Ted, we can talk about that later. And holding first place, we have Indy Rain. Very, very close. Dangerous Don was pushing there. And Johnny Walker sets up Leon James for a DNF. Now check out this long pass by Johnny Walker. Coming through that 270 turn, staying right next to Leon James, and then making the pass in the next 180 degree turn by Spoolheads Racing. That turn and this bottom turn are also both made by Spoolheads Racing. Check them out. And this hit, that was nasty, dirty driving. Johnny Walker sets up Leon James for that DNF. And Leon James is going to have to pick it up. He is sitting in the pole position. Let's see if he has a prayer or a hope. He has been very, very slow in these first two laps. And check out Johnny Walker and Dangerous Don again, putting huge gap of separation between these two drivers and the last two drivers. I just don't think this is going to be a competition. It's going to come down to Johnny Walker and Dangerous Don. And where are the other two drivers? All right. Finishing third, we had Leon James, and fourth, we had Indy Rain. We're going to be moving into lap 4, and it looks like our top two drivers, Dangerous Don, is in the lead just by 1 point, followed closely by Johnny Walker. And this is going to be close. Moving into lap 4, our pole position, I think, is Johnny Walker. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll find out here in just a minute. Track time 16.30, fairly slow. And Johnny Walker is sitting in that pole position. It's going to be hard for Dangerous Don to pull it out. Johnny Walker has been very fast tonight, and it's going to come down to these two drivers. This is a triple elimination. That means only one driver will be moving on. And Johnny Walker is way out in front of the group. And Johnny Walker loses it. Oh my gosh. Did you see that pass by Dangerous Don? And he takes first. Oh, wow. Yeah, and those other two drivers, sorry guys, you're out. I mean, doesn't matter if you finish or not. DNFs for Leon James and Indy Rain. Now check out Johnny Walker. He had so much speed, but he could not handle it. If you have too much speed coming out of the 270 turn, you will crash. But this pass is, I've never seen a pass like this in diecast racing. It's like Dangerous Don knows what he's doing. And Dangerous Don takes first with 16 points. Johnny Walker, Leon James, and Indy Rain, thanks for joining us for the rally tournament. We hope to see you again in a near future race. And Dangerous Don will be moving on with Arlo and Sam Hall. We'll go ahead and get into the semifinals with Group 4. We have Ham Saul, Daddy G, El Guapo, or El Guapo, Numbskull, And we have some high hopes for Numbskull setting the best track time here at Pikes Peak. Sitting in our pole position, we have El Guapo driving for Golden Owl Racing from the state of California. And just as we expected, here comes Numbskull to take the lead, ripping it from the hands of El Guapo. And it looks like El Guapo is falling behind, actually. Somebody moved up. It looks like Ham moved up. And Daddy G, oh, that is tough. El Guapo sitting in the pole position, slotted for a first place win, moving all the way back to the very last place. That's tough. Ham and Daddy G making a nice pass, but can anyone catch Numbskull? Wow. That car is fast. And you know, I'm a big fan of the Ford Fiesta, so man, I think I have to root for Numbskull on this one.
I'm rooting for El Guapo.
You can root for El Guapo, that's fine. Sitting in our pole position, we have Numbskull driving for Numbskull Racing, coming from the state of Michigan.
Michigan's nicknamed the Wolverine State.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. Isn't there a state bird? It's like an American robin? Numbskull driving in reverse, taking a look at Daddy G. I think he's giving him the stare down. Oh, and he reverses back out at the finish line. That was impressive. And El Guapo choking yet again, coming in last place. 2 points isn't going to get you very far. Sitting in our top seat, we have Numbskull with 10 points. So far, a perfect score. Followed with a tied score with Ham and Daddy G. Now, if any of you are interested in getting into diecast racing, I encourage you to visit redlinederby.com. You'll get tips and tricks on how to build your car and where you can enter to race at places like Pikes Peak, Chaos Canyon, Monster Motorsports, the Skyway, and yeah, there's many more tracks up and coming. Looking forward to seeing Live Young Diecast come back again. I can't wait to get a car back on his track. Moving into lap 3, we have Daddy G driving for G4 Diecast Racing. He is from the state of Colorado, and check out Ham wiping out. Woo! Ham is just out of control.
I smell bacon.
Ted. Yeah, I smell bacon. And again, last place, El Guapo. Oh, actually, he wasn't last because we had the DNF with Ham. How could we forget? And check out the crash. I've seen quite a few drivers ramp off of that barrier. That's to protect the drivers from avalanche, but they tend to use it as a ramp and flip themselves. Coming in first, we have Daddy G. Second, we had Numbskull. Third, we had El Guapo. And it looks like it's come down to Numbskull and Daddy G. It's going to be tough for Daddy G to try and catch Numbskull, but they're both sitting in the last 2 seats. So we'll see. We'll see. Sitting in our pole position, we have, Ham Saul. Not to be confused with Sam Hall. And he is holding the lead with Daddy G behind him. Again, Ham ramps off of the barrier that protects you from avalanche.
I smell bacon.
Well, with a hit like that, I think he's going to be cooking up some bacon for sure. We'll check out this replay. Let's see if we had a decent shot of that. Oh, we caught most of it. He just hits the ramp, flips. Daddy G manages to avoid the wreck, but El Guapo rams right into him. Really doesn't matter though, those 2 drivers were out of it. And Daddy G even taking first, I don't know, I think it's gonna be close. With Numbskull getting that 3rd place position, that's 3 extra points. And Numbskull takes it by 1 point. 17.26. That was a slow lap time, but does not matter. Numbskull is moving into the finals with Arlo, Sam Hall, and Dangerous Dawn. This is going to be exciting. Our first king of Pikes Peak. We cannot wait. Hey, that's not the end of tonight's show. If you want to watch more Diecast Racing, watch it right here at EP Videos. That's all I got for you guys. Have a great day.
Have a great day.